So this is the trade journal and guidance again after the losing streak. So the losing happened because of me and my mistakes. So I want to tell and discuss the mistakes and pledge that I will not do that mistakes again. So here we go. So as we are trading in the new strategy, it is working fine. And till when you were waiting for the candles to make a type of doji or something like that, you are winning the trade very much. See, in 15 minutes, what you did here was a one-sided move. Then you thought, see, this is the thing. You thought, not you traded what you saw. So you thought this is left shoulder, this is head, and this is going to form a right shoulder as it has taken a Fibonacci thing, and you have kept your quantity low. That means you are not sure what will happen, and then you are making a triangle like this. This is all deception. Do not make it anything like this. Or if you make also, just wait for the candle to form like that. So see, one touch, two touch, and three touch. So there is the reason to take the trade because of the this is my support zone and it has penetrated into that, and then it started means also it will uh, trap the buyers. So I have entered over here. See, actually the thing is, in my part here I have not done any mistake because there is two doji candles, means in 30 minutes also it is a doji candle, then again in 1 hour also it is a doji candle. See, it is forming a gravestone type of thing, but it didn't form. And what I want to say is that hourly close was above the trend line. That is why it didn't work. That is why you should have exited the trade, but you held on to the trade. So you took a small loss. That's okay, because here you didn't do any mistake. Here you did one small mistake. That is, this is a means this is your zone because of two Fibonacci clusters are there, plus a resistance is also there, important resistance, this zone and this zone. So it got violated. Here one news came, I didn't see the news, but here it got violated and it shown a very strong down candle. But did that candle cross this candle? No, absolutely no. You should have entered, means I was trying to enter over here, but instead of that I did an early entry by taking the trade over here. That was the big mistake. That is only the mistake in this trade. So this is the mistake in Fibonacci trade. Out of these three trades, 1, 2 and 3, there are two trades that you have done mistake. That is, one is here and another one is here. This one is absolutely correct because it has not given close over here, but next it had entered. So this trade was correct. Only this trade was mistake. You should have entered at this region. Then only it was a correct trade. Otherwise, it was not a correct trade. And in general setup, you can see here and here. So it was forming a very good chart pattern. What mistake you did was you took the early entry. That was the only mistake. You took an early entry. That was just the mistake. Other than that, you should have cut the position immediately, but instead of that, you kept a big SL and the SL was hit. You see, your SL is like a magnet. Market will try to go and take that SL out. So if you have done the mistake, exit it with a premium. Otherwise, you will regret it later. So that early entry costed me way too much, and that is the only place where my psychology went totally wrong. See, this it was 25th, the biggest loss. Day before, yes, that day only $4 loss, no problem. But that day, $366 loss. The reason was that only this trade 235, almost 1%. In not a single trade I earned 1%, but in a single trade I gave away 1%. That was the biggest mistake. And then I did another mistake to recover the money. See, here is the main problem. To recover the money, instead of recovering the money, you should have traded like this. This is a horizontal zone. It went up, took a liquidity, small liquidity, and it fell. So your target should be this area, but instead you gave a very big target thinking that market will move in your favor. Market will never move in your favor, remember this. So instead of that, you could have kept an entry over here, place ISL over here, and target 1 to 1.5 you won, and that trade got finished. This is where you did the very big mistake. So this is the trap trading. It was good, but you did the mistake of holding into the trade for this to recover as well as make money. So here you kept $100 is not 100, also more than 100. It was like 6 70 1 for 50. So in this trade only you could have made like how much, 225. So it will be like uh let's take 130 risk into 1.5, so 200. The trade means this money could have been recovered in that trade only, and also recovered, but instead of that you kept a big target to recover the money as well as you will make the money. That is where you totally ruined yourself. You should have kept, means booked your profit. Then if the market moves in your favor, then you could have taken another trade. So there was one mistake, and you have not shut down the computer. Instead, oh, okay, it gave a big route. It gave a close below. Let's take a trade. Let's take a trade. Price came to this level. Let's take a trade. That's the mistake you did. It gave a close over here, but let's go to smaller time frame. It came to this level, thinking that it will give a close to this level, but instead it had so much time left. Here you did gambling and you fucked your account totally. Here you couldn't have saved your GFT as well as Blueberry funded. Here you totally gambled. Here you have managed it very well. I'm very proud of this. But here you did mistake, and here you did very big mistake. And after that, market went up. Here you cannot do anything. So in this trade also, you did one mistake. You sorted based on your preference. You sorted. See here, instead you should have entered over here, target over here. Then you could have seen what would have happened and exit over here. This is where the problem starts. Went up. Did it take any liquidity? Only small trend line liquidity. So small trend line liquidity is not a big factor. Giving it means trapping and coming outside is the main problem. You should have exited small quantity over here. Like for breakout, you will exit some quantity over here. Then again you will keep a entry over here and target. And another thing I want to say is in silver. So market, what happens? Like it will, okay, I'll tell that later. See, this is the important zone. This thing happened previously also, but this one I didn't trade and I got saved. See, this is a important Fibonacci zone, and also market is in downtrend. So at 50% retracement area, it is showing a bullish pattern. Means if this breaks, it will continue to go up, and also it is with the moving average, and it will go to smaller time frame because 100 candles will be formed in this, I think. In 5 minutes it is there 100 candles, and also you are trading with the moving average, but as it is at the 50% zone, it just gave a breakout, trap the buyers, then it immediately fell. So when you see this kind of setup, first one will be your cut position SL at this area. Your main SL is at this area. You can save some money, but when this type of setup formed, your cut SL will be like this area. So your cut SL in half, and then your entry will be at this area. Then you can capture this liquidity. And sometimes if trap. Acha, directional setup, then the can be. So see, here it gave a very big down move, that is 1 is to 3.85. So if you won't target that much, you will target this much. That is more than enough. And another thing is, see here it gave a 3.23, but gold in gold also it could have given a very big movement, but the news came and it gave a positive. That is the only difference. Otherwise, there is no difference. So that's all. And see, market is about probability plus it found that important zone. You could have trailed also. Best thing is do 50-50 gamble. 50% you book that at 1.5 and rest you leave it for the market to go wherever it wants to go, because see this thing I have seen. Let's talk about this one also. This happened because of news, but you can see the thing that after a breakout it gave a very big trap move. You will target at this area first, but this is a very big target also. See here also, everywhere it formed like that only. And I want to show that, see, it gave a bear bullish breakout, then it came down. You waited for the candle to close, then you can enter over here. You can keep a resell over here. Then first one will be this target. This is very small. Okay, like this you targeted. Then rest of the quantity you can have leave left for bigger target like 1 to 5, 1 to 4. See this in a buyer's trap. In, in a enter after cut position as so see it gave a retracement. Then সত্যি বলতে আমার দ্বারা আর হচ্ছে না ট্রেডিং, পারছি না, আমার মাথা খারাপ হয়ে গেল। সত্যি বলতে এটাই, আমার দ্বারা আর হচ্ছে না, আমার মাথা খারাপ হয়ে গেছে। দেখ এখানে তো ট্র্যাপ করে নিল, ঠিক আছে, এখানে তো এন্ট্রি করা উচিত তাই না? এটাকে ক্লোজ করবে তারপরে এন্ট্রি করা উচিত। তার মানে বুঝিয়ে দিচ্ছে যে পাওয়ার আছে, তাছাড়া পাওয়ার নেই তো। আর কি, এইখানে দেখ 9 মিনিট এখানে কত নিচে ক্লোজ করেছে। আমাকে এটার ওয়েট করতে হতো, এটা যখন একটু ইয়ে হয়ে গেল ব্যাস অ্যাক্টিভেট, যেরকম এই ইয়েতে হয়েছিল, বিটকয়েন হয়েছিল। বিটকয়েন না, সবচেয়ে ভালো ইথেরিয়ামে বোঝা যাবে। ইথেরিয়ামে দেখ 1 2 3 4 হলো 4, এখানে দুটো লিকুইডিটি আসলো, ক্লোজ হলো, এটা বড় টাইম ভেঙে যায় একটু। এখানে সুন্দর ব্রেকডাউন দিল অনেকে, আমি তো এখানে এন্ট্রি করলাম, এর জন্য ট্রেন লাইন এন্ট্রি কখনো কখনো ভালো। ঠিক আছে, এখানে এন্ট্রি করলাম, আমাকে এখানে এক্সিট করে দিতে হতো, কাট পজিশন আমাকে এখানে না লাগালে এখানে, এখানে তো এক্সিট করতে হতো, আমার এসএল এখানে ছিল, আমাকে এখানে এক্সিট করে দিলেই আমার জিএফটি অ্যাকাউন্টটা এখন অনেকটা বেঁচে থাকতো। 250 যদি বেঁচে যেত, 50-এর জায়গায় ভাব ওখানে আমার বাঁচলো 30, আর কালকে আমার ভুল জায়গাতে 30 বাঁচলো, মানে আমার $60 বেঁচে গেল, মানে আমার এখন ব্রেক ইভেনে আছে অ্যাকাউন্ট। সেই জায়গায় আমি কোথায় ভুল করলাম, ঠিক আছে। তো এখানে হলো ব্রেকডাউন আসলো, উঠে গেল। এইখানে এন্ট্রি করাটা খুব রিস্কি, সবচেয়ে বেস্ট হচ্ছে এরকম জায়গায়, বা এরকম জায়গায় লিমিট অর্ডার, অন্য অ্যাকাউন্টে লিমিট অর্ডার এখানে লাগিয়ে রাখতে হবে, তাহলেই হলো এখান থেকে 1.5 1.5 হয়ে গেল, অল্প শেষ। তারপর যখন আবার আসলো এটা, এরকম বড় নিউজ আসলো, এই ক্যান্ডেল, পাওয়ারফুল ক্যান্ডেলের লোতে আমাকে এন্ট্রি করা উচিত। এগুলো হচ্ছে বাই ট্র্যাপ, পাওয়ারফুল ক্যান্ডেলের ক্লোজটা পার হবে তারপরে এন্ট্রি। পাওয়ারফুল ক্যান্ডেলটা ক্রস হলো, তারপরে এন্ট্রি। এই হচ্ছে ভালো, এখানে এটা পার হয়ে যাচ্ছে, এখানে এন্ট্রি, বাস। সুন্দর টার্গেট, বড় টার্গেট হয়ে যেত। বায়ার ট্র্যাপ দেখালাম, আচ্ছা এটা তো সেলার ট্র্যাপ, এটা সুন্দর সেলার ট্র্যাপের এক্সাম্পল, ঠিক আছে, এটা সুন্দর ইয়ে হলো। আচ্ছা, এবার এটাকে যদি আমি ঘুরিয়ে দিই, টেমপ্লেট ইনভার্টেড ক্যান্ডেল, এই যে এই যে এই যে এই যে কোথায় গেল রে ট্রেড লাইন, আমি যে এরকম আগে ড্র করে রাখতাম, এখানে ইকুয়ালি বানালো, এখানে ট্র্যাপ করলো, ব্যাস পড়ে গেল, বুঝলি। তারপর ট্র্যাপ করলো, কিন্তু এটা যেহেতু এদিকে স্ট্রেংথে আছে, এটা হয় এদিকে কন্টিনিউ করবে, আর নাহলে এদিকে কন্টিনিউ করবে। এটা হয়ে গেল, এটা হচ্ছে সেলার ট্র্যাপ ছিল, আর হচ্ছে বায়ার ট্র্যাপ, বায়ার ট্র্যাপ দেখালাম, এই যে এখানে ইম্পর্টেন্ট একটা জিনিস, যে কটা লিকুইডিটি নিচ্ছে আর কত ভাবে নিচ্ছে। এখানে হচ্ছে ছোট্ট লিকুইডিটি নিল, তবে ছোট্ট মুভ আসলো, ছোট মুভ টু বাড়তে 1.5 যথেষ্ট হলো, ওখানে একটা ট্র্যাপ, আরেকটা ট্র্যাপ দেখালাম, বা এখানে ট্র্যাপ লাগে, এইটা একটা এখানে বায়োট্রাক। ওকে, ঠিক আছে, এত দূরই থাক। বাই বাই।